Hey guys, I'm Janet Occasion, and today we are carrying on with our Mazdamundi Campaign. And here we are at the Fallen Gates. The Battle of the Fallen Gates. Just still makes me cringe. Just so many videos. All over YouTube. Battle of the Fallen Gates. Every channel, every press outlet. That's all it was. I'm so glad they've learnt from that, and there's a bit more of a range of stuff we're seeing for Warhammer 3 ahead of launch, but, you know, just Battle of the Fallen Gates. All day, every day. So anyway, we've got a billion things to worry about. I say a billion. Probably just a few million, you know. Yeah, we're just being invaded constantly by all of our enemies, which we have, which is a pain. Because I decided, yeah, I'll just do the ritual. I'll get it out of the way. But you can't just get a ritual out of the way, no, because it upsets everybody. Diplomatic relations -15 with bloody everybody. So now we have Dark Elves and High Elves trying to kill us. It's the only thing they've agreed on in millennia. So, you know, it's a hassle. Alright, so, Tuatara is heading to Maku Peaks, and Mazdamundi is heading to the Fallen Gates to deal with these guys. Paxo is going to be getting some more recruits so we can deal with any invasion here. Going quite cheap, just with skinks, but honestly, that's all we really need. Just to instigate a fight and have some numbers, you know? Because these javelins can do a lot of work. They can actually do a lot of work. You know, we've seen it in this campaign. You get them focusing on a tough unit, they can usually dispatch that unit and then go toe-to-toe with all the cheaper stuff, you know. Especially with the aid of a bunch of spells. Like, you know, we've got our fireballs, we've got our cascading fire cloaks, our flaming swords of ruins, and our burning heads, which are obviously fantastic for dealing with big crowds that, you know, that the skinks can't necessarily outnumber. So yeah, we're doing okay. I'm confident. And I'm under control. Yeah, let's do this. So, let's move on. Okay, this guy's decided to start raiding, which is great. It means my ambush worked, because my ambush wasn't actually intended to catch anybody, it was just intended to keep Mazdamundi secret, so that way people would stray too close to him, so we could pick him up on the next turn. So it's actually worked out rather lovely. Kind of want to deal with this one. That's a lot of swordmasters. It's a bit annoying. I'm sure we can handle it. We can probably handle it better with Amber Spear, to be honest. Amber Spear is very, very good. The awkward thing with the Skink Priest of Beast, though, is the Pterodon's great, and it does mean you always have line of sight on your targets with magic missiles, but the Amber Spear is just like... It's a spear, and it'll just thrust straight through an entire unit. So if you line it up along the side, you can go through an entire, you know, couple of ranks easily from, you know, end to end. But if you're a Pterodon, then you end up just sort of shooting straight into the ground. So it's quite difficult to line up those shots. So Pterodon lets you get into a good position very easily, but fewer positions present themselves. You know what I mean? But I think we will want to get the Pterodon as soon as we can. I mean, Stegodon, Ancient Stegodon, great, but I think it's Amber Spear we'll want to make use of for dealing with the, you know, the more dangerous stuff. So getting there, gonna be a bother. While they're on foot, trying to line up a shot here. And they do have Flame Spy Thieves as well, and the Silver Helms with that armour, they're gonna be a pain as well.
This is absurd.
And the lot of the Sea Guard actually aren't going to be able to hold off my skinks. The shields are going to be quite good for dealing with any of the javelins, and they have missile attacks which can do well against our Pterodon riders. So I did say this was cheap and will probably do the job, but actually this is a really good like mixed force that I think is going to be quite dangerous. Yeah, it doesn't think we're going to win. We can probably do it, but I won't bother. We'll wait for them to make a move. So, let's auto-resolve that, just get rid of you, nice and quickly, and we'll go for the replenishment. Although we don't really need to do that, because we get so much right now. We get so much of it. So, let's have a look. So I can go here, and ambush. Brilliant. Because, you know, who's going to spot this? Who would spot this guy? Oh, he's totally stealthy. Yeah, he's a big stealthy toad. Doesn't stand out at all. People just think they're walking past a post office or something. No way you'd think that's a guy. Hell no. Just a jiggly post office. So, let's have a little look at our buildings. Nothing else to build. And I guess Paxo should get something new, huh? But what? Don't we have that Carnosaur? No, we got the blessed Carnosaur. He's got it, huh? He sure does. Alright, head to Maku Peaks, please. Thank you. Good. So I was going to do the ritual this turn, but I think we're going to wait. Honoured Elder. Ward save 5%. Public order +1 for all provinces, which makes that totem thing completely obsolete, honestly. And hero action chance up. Seriously, like, it's this building that we need to get, the Grand Plaza. We need to get these for the technology, but like, we don't need it. It puts public order up, and we don't need bonuses to public order. It's just not something that we need as lizardmen. It's real dumb. It's bizarre. It's an annoying problem to have. Build an obsolete building just for technology. I guess I'll build it in Maku Peaks, I suppose. Suppose I'll do that. What a hassle. Anyway. Rite of Awakening or Rite of Primeval Glory. I don't think we want to do any of those yet. Let's move on. I'm just going to sit there, huh?
Far beneath an archmage.
You're just going to sit there far beneath an archmage? I mean, I don't really know what you're beneath, but it's the fact that you're idle is confusing me a bit. You're going to stay in range of the building? Ooh, it looks like they might be. Can you reach? You can. Good, so they're dealt with. Now I'm quite comfortable issuing our next ritual. Also, hang on a minute. Wait, the settlement garrison was able to join the fight, but somehow Paxo's not in the garrison. Whoops. I thought he was in the garrison. He was not. He was not in the garrison. You can say, how weird is it? At the same distance. So the Plaque of Dominion. This is good. This is really good. Formed into the image of a grimacing face, this plaque causes the unwary to go mad just by looking upon it. So it puts Untainted up, which is really nice. That'll be good when Chaos starts, you know, being a pain. Research rate goes up faction-wide, and the Plaque of Dominion lowers leadership for nearby units. We also have Geltblom's Terror, which is, of course, Goldblum. It's a Jurassic Park reference. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. You know, Creative Assembly have a sense of humour, which I like, because that matches Games Workshop's sense of humour. You know, you got to remember, Games Workshop made a game where a legendary hero is called Tic-Tac-Toe. I mean, you know, they take the mick all the time. I've seen genuine, like, scorn from people being like, oh, Creative Assembly don't take this seriously. It's like, good. It's a silly setting. Like, it's very, you know, it's great, I love it, but it's silly. It's part of its charm. It has silliness in it. It can't just be oppressively, you know, miserable all the time. You've got to balance that out with some, you know, bit of a good time, right? How it works. Otherwise, you just get numb to it. It's just nothing seems grimdark, because it's all horrible. You know? It just becomes boring. Have you guys watched the Walking Dead TV show? Shite. Absolute crap. Not a single character has ever smiled in that show. I don't care if they live or die. They're all essentially dead. And I know that's kind of the point, because they're supposed to be the Walking Dead, not the zombies. But, like, why would I want to watch that? It's so boring. So boring. Yeah, you gotta have some light moments. Gotta have the light moments. So that way it's just like, oh, okay, that's why people care in this universe. That's why everyone hasn't given up. Good. You know? And Tic-Tac-Toe? Pterodon riders with stupid names like that, with silly names. That's why the Lizardmen keep going, guys. That's why they go, oh, we should carry on. Why? Because we know him Tic-Tac-Toe, and that's hilarious. What an idiot. So, you know, you gotta have those lighter moments. Setting's all the better for it. Let's get something. I don't know what. What do we want here? I really have no idea. I suppose we should take the opportunity to get the Old One monument here. And then finally, I guess I could go with Skink Favelas. We can also get rid of that, actually. I didn't realize we had a food building there as well. I need to do another look. I'll have to have another look around. And yes, I do have capital buildings occupied by needless food industry. Agriculture, I suppose. Although I guess it could be industry, because it's this refrigeration. Yeah, it's meat storage. So that's like a light industrial, right? You know, warehouses? Anyway, you know what I mean. So, Mazdamundi I don't know where he's going to go. I'm probably just going to start the ritual, and then I should have a turn or two to react to whatever direction our ancient foe is coming from. So let's start the ritual. So Oxyotl, Maku Peaks, and Miracle of Tepok. Also Maku Peaks. Is it? I want to say Maku Paku. Is it the mask in Crash Bandicoot? Is that right? Because that has an Aztec thing to it. Does Maku mean something? I'd like to know what Maku means. If anyone can tell me, that would be great.
The ritual is underway, my lord. Even working together, it will take your greatest adept some time to complete. Such is the ritual's power that the great vortex itself distorts under its pull. Be wary, though, for while the vortex is weakened, the forces of chaos will slip into this world. Ready your defenses, for they will doubtless be drawn to the ritual's power.
And now we have started the ritual of rumination. Why don't we ruminate on that for a bit? So the preparations are complete. At the selected temple cities, the ancient plaques recovered from shattered temples and invading enemies are arranged by chittering skinks under the gaze of the slan mage priests. A pattern emerges, a small part of the great plan of the old ones revealed, and the mage priests' eyes dilate as they join in silent meditation. Streaks of energy manifest over the plaques, joining into a coherent beam, which also draws from the pulsing geomantic web before traversing the heavens to enfold the faltering vortex. As the air throbs with ancient power, the legions of the Lizardmen array themselves to protect the ritual sites from any who would interfere with the great plan. Ooh, fancy. So we got some people off the coast. Nothing to worry about. Like, that's a tiny army. Our garrisons can deal with that. We also have this guy who isn't going to stand a chance against Oxyotl. Other than that, I mean, there's not really anything else going on. I really am just waiting for Teclis to declare war on me. Seriously. Also, that's a surprise. Wow. The Court of Libaris is actually doing well. That's really strange and a bit disconcerting, I suppose. Oh well, it's all good. Also, I want that treasure. That's, you know, neither here nor there, but it's over there. Let's move on. Yeah, let's skip Mazdamundi chatting. What the hell is wrong with these people? See, look, so Grand Hierophant Catep, despite being at war with us and all the rest of it, great power is plus 20. Just as soon as we start getting strong, they love us. It's so weaselly. Like, it is just so weaselly. And, like, the Tomb Kings are supposed to be this proud ancient nation, you know, sort of seeking revenge for the form that they have been forced into, you know, and yet they just act like such such bone cucks. I mean, seriously, look at these people. Just I find their AI infuriating. Like, they're just so predictably weaselly. I find just any personality the Tomb Kings have as this, like, you know, ancient, proud nation just immediately falters in the face of how diplomacy works in this game. I find it hilarious. But also, like, oh, it's so dumb. It's so ridiculous that you can always rely on the Tomb Kings to have your back, you know, once you're powerful. To me, it rubs me the wrong way. It's the wrong approach for them, I think. It's such a bizarre thing. It makes them a little different to the other factions, sure, but it's... oh, it's dumb. It's so dumb. I mean, they wanted us dead a minute ago. Really? You guys attacked there? You little swines. Okay, we can't defend this. We can't defend this. This is super weird to see, actually, because usually, if invading armies spawn next to a target, they go for the target. You know, they had to go out of their way to come to Swamp Town. Which we can't win. So I guess we've lost Swamp Town. That's very annoying. Like, I can't be bothered to fight that. There's no need. But yeah, really annoying. Really annoying. They spawned right next to Oxyotl and then went off in a different direction. Income reports, though. That's great news. Didn't we already do that? Apparently not. Although the sea is not generally their habitat, amphibious lizardmen are used to traverse... are used... I think. Yes, amphibious lizardmen are used to traverse the hazardous waters when the need arises. They're not used to it. It's just there's an extra space there, so it threw me. I wasn't sure if there was a word missing or what. I have no idea. It sort of threw me. But anyway, we got there in the end, guys. We got there in the end. I'm amazed that typo has actually lasted this long. But not many people are reporting typos. Like, there's an extra space in this thing. Oh my god, we gotta get on that quickly. The game is unplayable. Nah, it's not that bad, is it? People will manage. What should we get here, then? We could get a scrying pool. That puts up research, doesn't it? It does, by 5%. And ambush chance up in this region, which is actually a big deal, because we're constantly ambushing here. So that's actually a good shout. I like that a lot. We can actually reach Oxyotl. So I may as well, right? May as well. I think Chotek's Causeway can defend against Bier here. So I think we're okay on that front. This really bothers me. But we are 11 turns out now. Oh no. We were so close to getting tier 5 with this one. Ah, it's okay. We'll live. We'll live. Okay, let's get money. It's all about the money. Money, money. Black Eyed Peas. They're from South America, right? I don't mean the band, I mean the actual peas. Right, the legume. Or whatever they are. I think they're from I don't know, maybe not. Maybe not. Lower upkeep for Skinks? Lower upkeep for Saurus and Temple Guard, maybe. Or income from cities. Let's go with that. Yeah, Sequence of the Labourers. Marvellous. Alright, well, let's end the turn, I suppose. Let's see what they got for us. This is when they run off and burn down the Monolith of the Fallen Gods or something. This really is the curse of playing Lizardman. Just having certain settlements with terrible garrisons, you know. Because, yeah, the Skaven have huge garrisons as standard, you know. Not Lizardman, though. Not Lizardman. Though it is diverse. It is certainly diverse. You get a lot of different tools. But it is Diddy. It is a Diddy little garrison. There's always going to be minor settlements that can get caught out. Unless you put an army in all of them, but, you know, good luck affording that, frankly. Okay, what are we going to go with here, then? Maybe get some missile resistance for him. Sounds good. Alright, let's murder them all. Start with you. And we'll murder you. Good. Gain lots of experience for Mazdamundi and Croak. Which is what we want. These guys will be fighting the final battle, of course. And we also got a Talisman of Protection, some extra ward save, which I like to see. Always nice. I do like a good ward save. Do I search the ruins? No, let's just get this done, right? Let's get it done. Get her done. Do I wait the 9 turns so I can get to tier 5 and then I can just do these in like another couple of turns, or do I want to start blitzing these out now? It's a toughie. It's a toughie. It might still take 9 turns. It's going to take way more than 9 turns, isn't it? This isn't going to give me enough growth. Well, the first tier isn't going to cost me anything, and that will provide some growth, and I can make the docks, which will provide me a little bit more growth as well. So I may as well get those 2 built. And then I'll start building up everything else. So, Greater Arcane Conduit, fantastic. We have 2 of those now, which is filthy. We're going to give them magic resistance, because any heroes, you know, like Teclis or Tyrion or whoever else, they're going to come at us with magic weapons, and we may as well take 10% less damage from it. Research rate plus 10%. Thank you, Croak. Thank you, buddy. Some more missile resist would be good. He's got 50% already, but why not make it more, you know? Why not make it more? Probably because I've got other stuff to get. So let's lower the enemy's Winds of Magic. That sounds good too. And do I want to get more Temple Guard for this army? I mean, I do, but also I probably shouldn't, because I could do with getting another army rather than just making the armies I have bigger. You know what I mean? God, look at this army. It's nothing. It's nothing. Can I defeat it with this? I probably should, right? These should swing it. Yeah, good. And let's use Ritual Purification. So we can get a bit of extra cash out of it. Cupped Hands of the Old Ones. A sphere of glowing light extends around the bearer as the divine protection of the Old Ones deflects the uncontrolled maelstrom of magic. Sounds exciting, doesn't it? And now we'll unlock more tech, finally. What's next? What is next? I mean, I'm trying to figure out where I want another army, and I'm not sure where to put it. Maybe put one in Port Riva, so if stuff spawns over here, I can guard Skeggy. If something spawns over here, I can guard Swamp Town. Maybe that's the way to do it. Do we want another Old Blood? And is there a way to get my Lord Recruit rank up? I'm trying to think. Technology is this, isn't it? +4. How many turns? 37. It's quite a lot, though we do have quite a few... I was going to say we have quite a few Star Chambers. I don't think we have that many, actually. I think we might have 2. Yeah, because I didn't build one over here, like an idiot. I might forgo the money here. I might forego that cash. So I can build... Yeah, because I like the scrying pool. The research rate and the ambush chances are both really nice. So yeah, we're going to get rid of that. We're not going to get more money in that area, I've decided. Although, so we're getting £1,000 from this area. So that 10% bonus doesn't really do much. Although the local recruitment capacity up is quite nice. But no, we'll get rid of that. And, oh, we already are building skink barriers there. Never mind. Be a bit of a waste to demolish that then. We can't really build anything better there. Alright, we'll get rid of the skink favelas here and we'll build something. Yeah, alright, fine. Moving on. Commandment available again, of course. Oh, that'll help. The alignment of crafting. Extra 40. That should speed things up a bit. And none of that's going to help. Let's move on. Ancient skills. While studying some newly recovered ancient plaques, your skinks have rediscovered long-lost building techniques that will enable the swift construction of high pyramids and mighty ziggurats, the likes of which have not been seen within Lustrian temple cities for ages past. Generally, such constructions rise slowly. Will you employ these new techniques or not? I will, I think. Making them all cheaper. Do I need to do that, actually? The extra time probably isn't great if I'm trying to build this stuff up nice and quickly. Not now. Not now, actually. I know I'd like to save the money, normally, but not today. Not today. Although now that I'm looking at it, there's suddenly a lot of very expensive buildings that require my attention, so... maybe I should have done. What else can we get? So, a few interesting bits kicking around, like, yeah, I could build the ziggurat of the old ones here. Yeah, I think I will. I want that extra bonus income, because we're earning quite a bit in Maku Peaks as well. Not a huge amount, actually. Not compared to Oxyotl. This area's not earning much at all, but... Yeah, Maku Peaks is earning a fair bit. Let's build the Shrine of the Old Ones. I like the idea of getting more skink priests anyway, and more oracles would be good too. So let's build that, and we'll also build a scrying pool for more research rate, and the campaign movement range bonus actually is really good. The ambush chance, I was getting it for over here, but just having better movement bonuses in my own territory is really, really beneficial. That is really a wonderful thing to have. I was hoping to build that Star Chamber as well. Tell you what, let's not build that just yet. Let's get the Star Chamber building. Because I do want to do the Rite of Awakening and get another Slan Mage Priest. Because I can get them at a higher level. So I may as well make sure that I can get them at a much higher level. That would really help. You know, I wouldn't have to get a bunch of battles in before they can buff their units, you know? Do I want to go for that treasure? I'm tempted. As always. I'm always tempted. Okay, let's move on. See, I want to delay getting a new army until we can get our income way up and build all the stuff that we need, because I've got a bunch of stuff now getting to tier 5. And so I want to make sure that I can actually get that infrastructure built to make sure everything is kitted out as well as possible. You know? So 5 turns now, so it is speeding up a bit. So another ritual has been started, and we don't have enough money to really throw an army at it just yet. Ooh, Shredder of Lustria. And the Thunderous One. I really like the Thunderous One. I love the fact that it just shoots lightning randomly around it. It's really cool. It's a really cool effect. It's a really cool bonus for a Regiment of Renown to have. So much more interesting than, like, it does magic damage, or, you know, it is a bit faster or something, you know? It's like, no, it's really noticeable on the battlefield. It's not just like a slightly different stat line that impacts the battle, it's visually different. You know, has real impact. Telekinesis for Mazdamundi might be good. Now, let's try and get to this slant force field. Let's try and do that. So yeah, Swift Rider, and we'll make our way there. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So, don't want to upgrade Swamp Town. I really do want to upgrade Swamp Town, but I'm not going to upgrade Swamp Town. Okay, let's move on. Rite of Ferocity. Which one was that again? This one. Okay, yeah, the extra experience. I mean, that's fine. It's really the Rite of Sotek that we need to have on standby. Grey herds come anywhere. Okay, that's fine. Probably don't have to deal with that. Maybe we do. We will soon find out. So 4 more turns, I can get Skeggy, and then Swamp Town will be built up again in seconds. There's actually quite a lot of Chaos Corruption still here, amazingly. It is trending towards 0, but that's surprising. It's been ages since Beastmen were in this area. Okay, Tuatara. Oh, that's a tough one. Swift Rider. He doesn't have much in the way of Pterodons, actually. Maybe I should just get Skirmisher and just make sure that our Skinks have a bunch of bonuses. It will also help our Salamanders and such, so that's good. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I think that's the way to do it. Oh, hang on, it is all... Yeah, Skinks, Chameleon, Stalker. Yeah, so it's all the Skink units. I don't know why I had to check that. I just felt there was so much text there. I was like, hang on a minute. This has stuff that I didn't think it had. What's going on? But no, it's just all the DLC units being added. Throw me. I'm so used to just clicking that because I know what it does, you know what I mean? It's just habitual at this point. It's been a while since I've actually taken stock of it. Right, let's have a look-see. So we're not going to do any rights. We have 5 more turns until both Skeggy is ready to build. No, Swamp Town. That's so reflexive. I didn't even realise I'd done that. That is such a reflexive thing to do. So we have 4 turns till that's done, 5 turns to the ritual. Brilliant. Let's move on. Okay, just get on with it, Mazdamundi. He talks so slowly and I can't hear what he says. So it's just like, listen to 20 seconds of someone slurring into a mic. It's just, it's like putting up with a drunk. You know? You're waiting for a taxi and someone's trying to talk to you. It's a nightmare. That's what Mazdamundi's like. Big old drunk toad. Bless him. So, military access. Sure, why the hell not? Why the hell not, Catep? And yes, yeah, Trade. Yes, we have trade again. Oh, thank God. He's managed to take this coast. Hang on, has he taken... Wow, has Nakai actually taken the islands from Teclis? That's hilarious. Teclis just took over all of this territory and lost all of this territory. So that is going to help our economy a huge amount. Very happy about that. We're up to 10k a turn now, which is brilliant. So don't click that. Don't click that, Janet. It's a stupid thing to do. Maku Peaks. Boop. And kaboop. Alright, is that everything? Yep, still waiting for more stuff to build. Settlement upgrade available. I don't care. Hang on. Wait, there's 2 of them. There's 2 settlements. Ready to upgrade. Hawks, finally. Finally tier 5. Let's demolish everything useful. It's not useful anymore. It's all going to be income building, so... Yeah, suddenly Hawks can be earning a lot more money for me. In fact, with 4 settlements here, we should definitely build the... Oh, we have the stone marker. That's good. And then we should definitely build the priest building here as well, the Shrine of the Old Ones, so we can get more bonus income. Hawks should earn a lot of money for us. Also, I should actually look at our heroes and start recruiting more of these, because it's just good to have some. Level 5 Skink Oracles is pretty damn good. Enemy leadership -4 in the local region is pretty cool. Yeah, let's start getting some of these, shall we? And some more Scar Veterans is good. I really like Skink Priests of Heavens. That lowers enemy leadership as well. So that's Pompous, is it? Is that the same one? Same one they have, okay. Cunning is nice, but no, I want Heavens. Heavens is awesome. Humble gives hero recruit rank +2, which means we'll have even more bonuses. Can I see? This puts up hero recruit rank faction-wide, of course, so 2 more turns. I'm going to wait 2 more turns. Although, now that I think about it, we're also going to have Parhawks. We'll build one of those as well. Yeah, and in that other slot we'll build the Pterodon recruitment building. So, okay, I'm actually going to build? I'm actually going to train this guy. I'm going to train this guy now. Because that way, we'll be able to recruit all the others at a higher level. Because I don't want this guy to be, like, re-rolled. You know, I don't want him to be rolled out of circulation by the time we get all of the other stuff done. So, Roaring Skies and Comet Cassandora Chain Lightning. They're both good. We already have some with Comet Cassandora. Yeah, well, I'm going Comet Cassandora anyway. Too useful. Too useful to have. So yeah, we'll have this guy loiter for now, so we can get higher level other heroes. Swamp Town, we're not upgrading. We're not upgrading it. Get away. Don't tempt me, foul Templars. The Swampy Temptress. Let's read this, shall we? The bigger, stronger, simpler lizardmen do much of the physical labour in their society. The messenger Uxmac will bring a word of the old ones. The cohorts must be prepared, and if they are, a sacred spawning will be awarded. So 2 blessed horned ones sounds brilliant. Raise or sack 3 settlements. That's a bit of a bother, isn't it? That means going on an adventure. I think it's worthwhile, though. I may finally just declare war on Teclis. What's his nation looking like? He has 4 settlements. Yeah, I think Mazdamundi is going to go chill with Teclis for a while, because he will declare war on me soon, and I want to demolish this stuff so that potential allies can move in. Although, yeah, actually, yeah, hopefully Khalida will come over here. We also need to do this quest battle, I just realised. I'm bad at remembering those. Shush. Shush, I can't help it. Okay. Favelas. And I was going to build more favelas. No, I wasn't. I was going to build one of these. Good. And then we'll build the Pterodon thing. Good. Okay. Yeah, and that'll be Star Chamber and Pterodon thing. So we're all set. Okay. Hero not moved. That's fine. Research available. This is something I want to do. So public order, just so I can get into these others. Because I would like to get sequence of strengthening for the Lord's recruit rank as well. That would be good too. Growth +10. How did I never get that one? I'm getting that one. Also, all of this stuff. Beast Lair we don't have yet. We haven't done well with the whole beast thing, have we? We should build that somewhere. And now that I'm looking around, I wonder where we'll have room for that. Skeggy! We're building Skeggy. I have a beast lair in Skeggy. We can import them. It'll work out great. Okay, good. Alright, let's move on. Also, we just lost our trade agreement with the Exiles in a Hack, because they just lost their port. Which is very annoying. Very annoying. These bloody Dark Elves, they're the worst. So that's a pain. So we lost £1,000. It's only £1,000, though. It's not bad. It's quite bad, but it's only £1,000. Alright, we're going to move over here. We're going to ambush stance. And, I mean, I don't really want to end up at war with this guy. He has 8 settlements. He's actually doing very well. Oh, no. Yeah, he's doing very well down here. It looks like the Skaven are doing well down here. Because I would really like Tlaxtalan. You know, just taking this region on top of everything else. It's not a bad idea, just so we can get the extra ritual site. Although we are apparently in the lead as far as ritual resources are going. And that's only with 1 ritual site, which is very strange. Usually you need like 2 or 3 to get a good, you know, a good lead on them. Although actually, maybe not, because it took us a long time as the Skaven to get our first ritual site. So like the last Vortex campaign I played, I really dragged my heels just getting my first ritual site. So the fact that I ended up with 3, you know, I was just very late off the mark and then caught up and overtook them rapidly. But yeah, this time we just started off quickly and have carried on, so I don't know. One more turn and we get Skeggy to tier 5. Brilliant. That's really good news. And yeah, I think we're good there. And yeah, we'll take... well, we'll probably just raise Spectazuma, frankly. Though I am tempted with the gemstones. I may expand my territory slightly. Because I think this one more, like this one extra territory could... though the Pillars of the Unseen Constellation means that we're not going to be able to get the full bunch. So I think actually we're going to burn that to the ground. Screw it. We're going to burn it to the ground. Settlement upgrade available, and that's fine. It's going to stay that way. That's quite funny. So, Mazdamundi got Ambusher. From above, below, or the shadows, this one knows when and where to strike. But he also got spotted. So, I don't know, I guess he learned from his mistakes. I don't know. It's pretty funny. Yep. More income, please. Excellent. And finally, Skeggy to tier 5. That's the last one, right? Yeah, a whole empire, tier 5. Except, you know, Swamp Town is sort of lagging behind the curve a little bit. But that's okay. And the Court of Libarus are declaring war on us. But that's not going to last. And, oh, the Orcs came back. That's awesome. Decisive victory. Yeah, no point even fighting this one. Awesome. I could liberate the Sentinels of Zeti. Though, would that count as part of my mission that I have? To raise... or occupy or sack settlements. I'm not sure. I'm going to liberate these guys. Because that to me feels like something Mazdamundi would do. You know? Trade agreement. Also getting another 500 quid a turn out of it, which is about as much as we'd get from just loitering here. So more orcs are here. Which is good. It means these guys have what? 2 settlements now? Yeah, they have one here as well. Apparently. Yes. Okay, so that's theirs, and that's theirs. I guess we're going to go down here first. Because I think that's where Tyrion is. If he's anywhere. He might be dead currently. Ooh, what are we going to get? Training. Do you need that? Probably not. Never do. That's why it's an interesting one to get. Replenish troops could be interesting, just because he has so much already. Oh, ward save 5% for all units. Yeah, like that's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. It's absolutely obscene. And then we should start working our way up this tree so we can get him regeneration as well. I think that would be quite good. Everything's quite good. It's Lord Croak. He's quite good. Understatement of the century. 1 turn it's going to take to get this leveled up to the next level. And by the time this is built, we'll be able to afford level 2 in terms of population surplus. So it's going to take no time to get Swamp Town back on its feet. So, I mean, that's the thing. Once you've got the major settlements built, you get a lot of extra growth anyway. The minor settlements aren't that difficult to get built, even without a bunch of supplementary growth buildings. It's not too bad. Okay, let's move on. Oh, do these guys want peace now? Okay, stop. Peace treaty. Yeah, sure. Marathi's on our border again, of course.
The Cosmos engine was activated as the plaques foretold. But it was not brute force alone that turned the gears. Knowledge was the spark of ignition. Ignorance is a chasm. Knowledge is the bridge that will deliver us from peril.
Good stuff. So, making progress, guys. Making progress. Tyrion got destroyed. We're making progress. Tablet of Monuments finally done. Growth plus 10%. Sorry, plus 10. And the Ritual of Rumination. As the last of the ritual energy enfolds the Great Vortex, a triumphant cacophony rises from the temple cities. The cries of skinks mingle with the rattle of drums. and the bellows of the great beasts of the Slan raise their heavy-lidded eyes to survey the heavenly bodies. Here they divine signs that the world moves closer to the great plan of the Old Ones, and it is these rituals of warding to correct the flaws in the great vortex that provide the path. Tuatara is now an engineer, so extra income from buildings and local province is really what we want from that. Morathi, a bunch of elite units again. Do I need to go protect the Fallen Gates? No, but I'll go there anyway. May as well err on the side of caution. Okay, let's get that built. Parhawks, we'll get that upgraded as well. And Mazdamundi, my boy, can head over here. And we'll set up an ambush, because Teclis is right there. And he really is asking for it. Oh, also, we should check that mission. Okay, current 0, so liberation doesn't count towards raising or sacking, because it's not raising or sacking. I thought it was raise, sack, occupy, etc. It's because I'm not occupying anything, I've just been disregarding that from quests anyway. But yeah, raise or sack, we're going to raise that. Or I could sack it, and then... No, it's different settlements, isn't it? So yeah, I don't think it counts. At least I know it doesn't in Troy. If you raise something and then sack it... Sorry, if you sack something and then raise it, it doesn't count as two separate... you know, it has to be a different settlement, basically. Magical reserves. Sounds good. Or shall I make Amber Spear even better? No, I want Arcane Conduit. Let's go magical reserves. Cool. Okay, how are we looking? So, we have the Star Chamber over there. This one, 2 more turns and we can start building the Star Chamber. This one, 5 more turns and we can start building the Star Chamber. Swamp Town, we're getting up to tier 2. Then I can build probably... maybe a Stone Marker? Yeah, we're earning a fair bit of cash. Stone Marker will get us another, what, 200 quid? How much does this earn? Another 360. Ooh. Now I'm not sure what's best. I mean, I could build both, actually. Come to think about it. I'll build a Stone Marker. Oh, no, I want the Clay Pit. Yeah, I want the Clay Pits for the additional resources. Okay, we won't get the Stone Marker then. Although, if I build... Nope, Skeggy, we're preoccupied. It's going to be... Oh, wait, no, that's going to get destroyed. Okay, we've got a lot to make up our mind on. Let's get rid of that. And then we're going to build... probably... with the Beast Lair, of course. Then a Star Chamber. And then finally we'll build this thing, the Shrine of the Old One, so we can get the extra 12% income as well. And higher recruit rank and more priests and oracles. Good. Because yeah, being able to get oracles at the level that we'd be able to get them for, it just means we can have an oracle in every single army. And that would be amazing, frankly. That would be really good. Especially because we could just get them at the drop of a hat, you know? Alright, so here we're not moved. Of course not. Of course not. He's not easily moved. He is not easily moved. So we have some money now, actually. So I could send a desperate intervention. And I will. Because I do want to hinder these guys. So, Predat here. Hopefully, will destroy Glittering Tower. Though we are going to have to wait until next episode to find out. I know! I know! But we're making progress. We are... Oh, it's just been a cutscene, so I can't go into cinematic mode. Again. Always happens. But sure, here we are. So, we are moving on Teclis, we're moving on Tyrion. Morathi is getting blocked by our own guys on the border. Things are going good, okay? Yeah, we're making progress. We have a handle on this, is what I was going to say. And then the words fell out of my head. So I'm going to go make a cup of tea and then record the next episode. And I'll see you, well, you'll see that tomorrow, probably. So have a good one. Comment, like, subscribe, etc. Toodaloo. Bye.